whether you are celebrating, whether it's just another day to you. I put Love Day for a reason because for those of you who watch The Circle, they have this thing on The Circle called Love Day. I can't remember if they presently still do it, but the season that resonates the most for me still in my mind is The Circle season 5. And I can remember after they had the days of talk anonymous trash to each other. They had the days of they had the days of make drawings about another player. Like they had all these things that basically fostered passive aggressive or secret hate towards your fellow castmates that you've never met before, aside from seeing their profile and interacting with them via their profile. And then they had that thing called Love Day. Love Day was towards the end of the season. And on Love Day, they had I think they had like a little party, and then they were supposed to compliment each other. And then I remember the cast getting all emotional and crying, like, I can't believe I made it this far. You know, they squashed beefs with each other. And I specifically remember Love Day from my interview with Sam when I was talking to her about how on Love Day she was getting all emotional about her friendship with Jennifer, and all this time Jennifer was Xanthi and Brett, a combination of the two of them. But actually, she let me know that it was mostly because when she was having the deep conversations that they didn't show on the TV show, it was mostly with Xanthi, and a lot of the personal stuff that she shared and the personal connection that she had was specifically with Xanthi. Hey, Charicity. So I just liked that. I at one point wanted to recreate a circle type of game and do it online, but it's a staple of my life that I don't want to be a staple of my life, because it's funny that I got on this camera and something that I was thinking about just popped back into my mind when I was actually not even trying to talk about it. But I always talk about the things that come to mind. So the specific thing that I was thinking about before I got on here was a conversation I was having the other day that I told somebody something my grandma said to me. My grandma, the last time I lived near her was about 2003, 2004. So it's been about 20 years plus, 21 years since I've been around her. I come and I visit her, 1 to 2 times a year, but physically she's not around me. And the last time she came to me was 2012, and she doesn't travel anymore. I don't know how to say this name, but hi to everybody who joined. Thanks for joining. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. It's a cool channel. I mean, the main focus is reality TV, but the people who frequent the channel will tell you at this point I probably talk about life more than I talk about TV. So anyways, yeah, what I was saying is, like, I haven't been around my grandma like that in consistently for a number of years. So I remember this one time my grandma had spoken to me. I mean, we used to speak like 3-4 times a week, if not more. And she would ask me, like, how are you doing? What are you doing? And I used to tell her, I'm doing well. This is what I'm doing with my life. These are some goals that I have. These are some goals that I'm trying to achieve. Thank you, Chiricity, for that. Let's see. Yeah. Anyways, these are some goals that I'm trying to achieve. This is a project that I'm working on. And my grandma said to me, "Grandson, you're always doing all these different things." And when she said that to me, I thought that she was giving me a compliment. You know, like, I'm proud of all the different things that you always find yourself doing, because you're not one of those people that just sits around and just lives life and doesn't set goals for yourself. But that's not what she was saying. She said to me, she was like, "Grandson, life goes by really fast. And you'll find that if you don't see things through to completion, time is going to go by and you'll get to a point in life where you're old like me, and you'll realize I did a little bit of this and I did a little bit of that, but I did a whole lot of nothing." And I was like, man, that's kind of harsh. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it amounted to a whole lot of nothing. And it kind of goes along with something that my dad told me, or my dad always used to tell me about almost getting things done. And when I tell you that I'm the king of almost, I'm trying to change that. And I actually have a specific plan that I have to complete a specific number of my projects this year. I have not completed my plan for that, but when I do complete my plan for that, all of you are going to know, because it's going to be, I'm going to connect those projects with my page in a sense of I'm going to video document those things that I'm trying to complete so that I can show everybody I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever it is. So I'm going to get to that, but that's not what I was going to talk about. Valentine's Day. I'm not a big, it's not a holiday, but I'm not a big like holiday person, or, you know, these types of days do not really do much for me personally. But now that I have a YouTube presence, I always use these pages to talk to people on subjects surrounding the day. So, like I said at the beginning, I made a whole thing about why I called it Love Day. I think the first person that you have to love the most is yourself. It's possible to even be in a relationship or a partnership with somebody else who loves you and not love yourself. Now, I've told this story before. Oh, one second. Sorry about that. Hi, Ma, and hi, Cass. I liked your short video on it. Thank you. Yeah, so it's very possible to even be in a relationship with somebody and not love yourself. And I can say that because it happened to me once before. Now, I met this person at a very low point in life where I was feeling really low self-esteem and I was really down on myself. And that particular person, I thought, was the perfect person for me, because they saw me at one of my lowest points, and in my mind, they loved me anyways. I'm trying to figure out where this ambulance is. Oh, there it goes. Um, Sorry about the background noise. There's always an ambulance going around. Oh yeah, okay. So, anyways, yeah, that person met me at a low point. I wasn't working at the time. I wasn't really doing much of anything with my life at that particular point in time. Matter of fact, it was during the time period where I had gotten my mental health diagnosis, and I didn't know what my life or my future was going to look like due to that. And yeah, so, I didn't have much to give. I didn't have a car. I wasn't working. There was just not much going on in my life aside from what I would call mental health rehabilitation. And as I started to get better while I was with this person, I picked up part-time work, and I was starting to be able to do some of the things that I used to do. And once I started to pick myself back up, now this person is like, I need this from you, I need that from you, I need this. Then she totally changed. She was like, I don't like your style, I don't like the way that you dress, I don't like this, I don't like that. And then it was like, you're the person who has been able to do the least for me out of anyone I've dated. This person had this thing, and this person was able to buy me these things, and it was just a whole bunch. And then it was like, oh, I don't like this about your personality. And because I was so desperate to have that person in my life due to my low self-esteem at that time, I changed a whole bunch of things. Like, every time I got a new list of all the things that were not good enough about me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to change this. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to change this. Maybe once I do this, I'm going to be the person that this person is not going to leave, basically. And, I changed a whole bunch of things over the course of, let's say, a year. And then I was like, all right, I guess, I have succeeded at my mission of being this person that she can love. One day, she tells me that she has to talk to me. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what this conversation is about. And she comes out and basically tells me, for this, and this reasons, I cannot be with you anymore. And the reasons were like, she had created a whole list of things that I needed to change for her to stay with me. I changed all these things. And then she had a whole new list of other things as reasons why she couldn't be with me. So it shook me to my core, because I was like, you turned me into a person that I don't even freaking like. And said that I have to be that person in order for you to be with me. Changed all those things and got left anyways. So in the process of building myself back up after that loss, I was like, wow, money, I don't think that you're funny enough for me, whatever it is. Those things might sound silly, but whatever it is that person is telling you that you're not enough of, you got to learn to tell them, I'm enough for the person that is for me. I might not be enough for you because I'm not the one that you're looking for. So that was basically my whole point of that story. So that's really all that I have for Love Day. I hope that you know, you love your friends, your family, your significant other if you have one, and I hope that you enjoy this day. Oh, the one other thing that I was going to mention has nothing to do with any of that, but my live got cut off yesterday as I was talking about the traders. The one thing that I was saying at the end before it cut me off is that Derek from Big Brother, I read an article from him, or I read an article about an interview that was done of him. And he said that when he was asked to participate on the traders, he said that he would not participate unless they made him a faithful. So that was the only thing. But I think the last episode was pretty good. I do miss Wes and Derek, and to a degree, Boston Rob being on there. I probably would have liked Boston Rob more if he wasn't going against my guys on the show, but I can see why Boston Rob is a reality TV legend. Hi, Ed. I don't think I missed anyone else, but thanks for joining me. And as always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some more great content. Thank you all.